you'll notice is that during the holidays is when most guys come back. You'll notice a lot of your exes are going to come back around this time, right? And I have my own theories why. One of them is because people feel sad during holidays and they usually go back to the things that made them happy, right? So it's more, this is one of the only few times when guys actually come back for emotional reasons. But we're going to be watching other videos where men also explain to you guys why they come back and all that type of stuff. And don't forget, we're having 50% off all of our courses using the coupon code MINDFUL. And if you guys want to work with me one on one, go to mindfulattraction.org and let's begin with the video.
Men often come back either weeks or months after breaking up with you or disappearing on you or pulling away. And so why does this happen and what's going on here? One of the reasons, there's a few different reasons for this, but one of them is that he was missing the physical benefits that he was getting from being with you, because it's actually a lot more difficult than most women realize for most guys to go out and meet somebody new and get into a new relationship. And so a lot of times when he kind of leaves you, he starts realizing, because he might have thought that it was going to be easier for him, and so he ends up getting out into the dating world and realizing that it's a lot harder for him to go and meet somebody cool that he can be with. And so he comes back to you because he just misses the physical intimacy that the two of you had
It's
together.
tough.
Follow me
It's
from
tough. And that is very true, is that some guys just struggle with finding women because, that you break up with them and they'll have a hard time. Girl. And what's funny is that it's actually easier for him to get a girl when he's with you, right? So, but when you leave him, it's harder, it really is.
6 reasons why most men come back. Number one, he sees that you are happy without him and
Oh, that
his
makes me
ego
angry.
is
That makes me so
damaged.
angry.
This
Right.
will
He's happy.
often cause him to reach out in hopes of trying to dictate your emotions to strengthen his ego. This is not love. This is jealousy. Number two, he notices that you appear to be doing well or
Ooh, that
better
makes me angry.
and may believe that you are beginning to move on. This
Hmm.
belief prompts him to reach out in fear that when you finally and successfully move on, it will make it harder for him to return. He's not coming back because he loves you. He's coming back because he sees that he's losing access. Number three, he is testing you. He is testing you to see if it is indeed possible to abandon you and return whenever he wants to. He's priming you for an extended roller coaster of emotions. If he knows that he can hurt you, disrespect you, break you, neglect you, then leave and decide when he will return. Then he'll most definitely continue to do it in hopes of continually breaking you down. The
I know.
more you let him back in, the harder will it be for you to move on, or the harder it will be for you to move on with your life. He's not coming back because he misses you. He's not coming back because he loves you. He's coming back to see if he still has access to
Yeah, it's just ego, pretty much ego.
you, and he can do it whenever and come back. So that's why he's coming back. He's basically playing you. Number four, he's either bored with the person he initially left you for, or the person is no longer interested in him. When a man leaves all of a sudden, where there is no proper explanation or a proper reason or a valid reason for him to do so, it is usually because they have taken an interest in someone new. He's not coming back into your life because he misses you or he has realized his mistakes. He is coming back because things did not work out for him in his new relationship or with his other girl. So, him coming back, it's not that he cares for you. It's just that you are plan B for him. You are an option for him. You are not a priority. So don't you fall for those texts. Now
it's because guys, right after the breakup, instead of healing, they just straight on find another distraction. So like they're not healed and time goes by and then they realize like,
First of all, it's not easy for guys to find another woman like that. Like, it's not that easy. Women don't just throw themselves at us.
fuck, like I miss her later on because they were like so distracted by other things. You see more girls not wanting to break up at the moment, but like later they're like a lot better. Like they're fine.
I feel like I've seen a lot where the breakup happens. The reason why the guy comes going back is because they kind of feel like they have that power over them because they either dated for so long.
Like he can go back if he wanted to.
He can, but in reality, like that's not gonna fucking happen. In general, though, for most guys, from what I've seen, they would like date this girl for a long time, and then they would break up, and like you guys said, the girl would heal. But I feel like they would go back because they kind of feel like that girl was in love with him for so long that she would give him maybe that slightest chance.
I think guys do think like that. Like I can go back if I wanted to, but I feel like girls, they're more so like I can't, unless they're like extremely wasted. I feel like girls though, I think they'd rather sit and cry about it and listen to sad music and be sad than text that guy and seem like the weaker one.
What's crazy is I don't think anybody in this friend group is like that.
I've come damn near close though to calling or texting.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna throw you a little bit under the bus.
Yeah, no, but when I called and texted though, it was more so for closure. It wasn't to get back.
I like that shirt, not that shirt. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was lucky side-eyeing.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't.
We're talking about guys that like break up with them on purpose,
Got
knowing
you.
that they could go back to them whenever they
Yeah,
want.
like-
That's where they always.
Closure. It wasn't to get back.
you did good.
Yeah, I was lucky.
Men always come back because they are conditioned to come back. I'll explain. What's up, y'all? I'm a personal development coach. I work with women specifically to navigate love,
Hurry up.
dating, healing, and what I mean. But why do they? And it usually is based on how they even dealt with the breakup to begin with. So everyone thinks it's this romantic gesture. It's this beautiful feeling. Oh, they miss me. They love me. The this, the that, the ba, ba, ba. When in reality, they never knew how to sit and deal with themselves because they always had a woman to give them a sense of validation, a system of distraction, a system of something in terms of everything but dealing with themselves. So I'm talking to the ladies that have exes that immediately moved on with another woman, or maybe they immediately got on a dating app, or they immediately started hollering at other women immediately. That's showing you that they don't want to sit with their emotions and their feelings because it takes time to process a breakup. Yes, even if you're a guy. Yes, even if this a guy initiated the heartbreak.
Sorry, I'm not crying, man. I'm fucking touching my
So
hair.
you tell me how he handles himself in his own solitude, if he could even do that, and I'll tell you if he's going to come back or not. Because if he immediately was running to other women or immediately was in these streets, he's going to come back. Because it shows that he doesn't know how to sit with himself. And again, although it may seem romantic, it's a conditioning of him going to what is familiar, going to what is safe, going to what is all that. And I'm going to dive into another video of how to navigate if it's genuine or not, because there are moments of genuine reconnection, but more often than not, they come back because it's what they're conditioned to. Because they
Always remember, dicks are like boomerangs. They always come back. The reason why men always come back is because a lot of the times they don't miss you. They miss the power they had over you. And the only way that they can yield their power is through them being present in your life. A lot of the times the men that you love look confident all because you're giving them the power by emotionally giving them and without them giving you anything in return. But as soon as you strip them of that power, which is not having you physically there, all of a sudden they notice their powerlessness. People can only yield power through a physical presence or through them having a way of communicating with you. When you strip them of that means of communication, that means of yielding power, all of a sudden they feel helpless and they come back to you to relive that power that you gave them. To learn more,
I'm sorry, right? I definitely do have like a different point of view with these types of things. It's like sounds more Machiavellian, you know, because I came about it from the perspective of power and how it is true. Like sometimes they love the power that you give them more than you know. So it's that's how that works. If you guys enjoyed this video, people check out my latest video. Dr. Umar says women should financially invest in their man's dreams. This guy is out of pocket, people. Umar, this dude is so freaking out of pocket, man. And above all, check out my courses. We have 50% off all of our courses: Feminine Woman, Mastery, Psychological Game of Attraction, Natural Chemistry, Nice Girl. All of that, you can get it at 50% off or purchase the bundle which comes down if you purchase it. If you purchase the whole bundle, it's 800. Naturally, the course, all of the courses is like 1,000, but if you purchase everything, it comes down to 800. Then 50% off that come down to 400. Okay, so go check that out. It's only available by the end of the month, and I'll see you guys next. Take care.